Good early afternoon, my friends. I told you I'd get on here because I had those, remember those sweet potatoes last night from the last video? I told you I was going to do something with those. And so here they are. I took two, they were sort of medium, not a big medium, but they weren't real small either. Just more of the two medium sweet potatoes. Peel them, cut them in chunks. And this is how I made them today. So the recipe says I cut my recipe in half because it had like 4 pounds of sweet potatoes, and I don't have anywhere, just cooking for us, I don't do anywhere near that many. So I'm saying these two are about 1 pound, or I don't know really. But it's not 4 pounds, y'all. So I cut the ingredients down. So the first thing that you do, well, the first thing I did was I peeled my potatoes and chunked them up, and I put them in a bowl, and it said to put sweetener. You could have, it said either Swerve brown sugar sweetener or this, and I have both. So I used this, the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener golden, and 2 tablespoons. I put those in a bowl, and it says to toss them, to mix them up. So I did that and set them aside. I took 2 tablespoons, and I used the Kerrygold. It called for unsalted. 2 tablespoons. You can use any butter that you like, but this is what I always buy and use. So 2 tablespoons. I put it in a skillet, put it on medium high, and then it says to let it's called, the recipe is called brown buttered roasted sweet potatoes. That's what the recipe is called. So I put the 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted butter, in my skillet, had it on medium high, and it said it'd take about 5 minutes, and to let your butter, when it starts turning brown, it said to really watch it and don't let it burn, and I didn't. So when it's let it start turning a brown, a pretty good brown, and then as soon as it does that, then you're going to pour your, actually I think I mixed it all in the pan. I put my potatoes in a pan, but it says to put it in a bowl. You can do that too, any way that you want to mix it. So I poured my potatoes that were tossed in the sweetener, the brown sugar sweetener. I put those in the pan, and I started mixing that up in the butter, And I put, it calls for sage leaves, I think, and thyme. I didn't want to put those on mine, but you can. Really, ever how you want to season them up. I didn't put either. I didn't put thyme or sage leaves. I put cinnamon. That's what I put in mine. I just put a good dose of cinnamon in there. And so then you toss all this up. Remember, it's these and your potatoes. And then I put a little scant of salt, because we don't use a lot of salt. And that's how I did it. It's really simple. So, and then I got to put it in the oven for, it says 45 minutes, but I'll watch it to make sure. And I'll toss them too. I'll toss them over about halfway through the time. But I coated these real good. And now I'm fixing to put them in the oven at 400 degrees, and it said like 45 minutes. It's supposed to be a single layer, and it's pretty well single layer. It'll be all right. I'll turn them over halfway, and it smells really good, you guys. So there's your brown buttered roasted sweet potatoes. They're fixing to be roasted. I'm fixing to put it in the oven. So these are really gonna be good. Gonna be good, y'all. Isn't that what Brenda Gant says? Do y'all watch Brenda Gant on Facebook? And I think she's on YouTube also. So that's it. We'll see how they turn out, and I'll let you guys know. Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. It's another beautiful day. A beautiful day. I'm going to slice up some of these little mini cucumbers too. We have a local Mennonite store, and I love going there, y'all. So they had some fresh bread on their shelves today. They have different kinds. I always get sourdough, and they make it themselves. A lady makes this. She makes it fresh, and y'all, it's good. So I got a loaf of that today from that store. And I told you guys I would show you how this looks. Remember the last video? Those Dollar Tree bowl and a Dollar Tree plate, and you use your E6000, is that's what it's called? It's so easy and it's so cute. And I put it right there where I told y'all I'd put it. Just got the fruit on there and an avocado, whatever. Put me some eggs on there, but I thought that was so cute. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off of here then. I don't know, I was thinking there's always something I can tell y'all about or stuff, but that I was mainly wanting to tell you about the sweet potatoes, but I'll show you how they turned out, or I'll either show you or I'll tell you how they turned out, and I'll tell you how they taste. Okay, I will do one or the other. So you guys have a good Wednesday. Enjoy it and be blessed, and I'll talk to you again probably tomorrow.